Hello, Taurus, my loves. There's a lot of ish going down in the collective right now, a lot of projection. We are heading into Pisces season, which means we are all having ego deaths. So in order to do that, we need to look at our own ish, right? And I'm about to call it out because I'm sick of seeing it. Everybody's projecting on everybody else, right? They're not looking at themselves. Nobody's looking internally. That's what we're about to do here. Now, I'm going to be calling out some things. If it doesn't resonate, great. If it does, even better. It gives you something to look at, okay? I'm going to be very unfiltered in what I say right now. I'm not sparing anybody's feelings. Now, it's up to you to decide where you fit in the situation. Is it you or is it them? Let's have a look. Okay, let's see. What is going on? What's really going on? What's this projection nonsense going on in Taurus as well? What's happening in Taurus as well, please? Show me. Okay, so we've got, first of all, we've got mind games, manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics, SOS, bossing up, numbing, not today. Spiritual narcissist. Oh, that's a big word. That's what the card says, right? This is a new deck. This is a new deck. I don't know these cards, but they're brutal, honey. That's why I thought these are the perfect cards to use this, right? Okay, mind games. Mind games says manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics. Someone's playing with your head, or you're playing with somebody's head. Let's see. What is this? What is mind games for Taurus? You're doing your own head in. You're gaslighting yourself. You're gaslighting yourself. Hang on. I'm hearing you're gaslighting yourself. So you're like, that didn't happen, did it? What? You're gaslighting yourself. Now you're doubting yourself. You got like inner conflictions about how you feel. You don't know if somebody's trying to manipulate you or not. You feel like they might be, but you're not sure because you feel it and then you second guess it. What's going on here? You're feeling like defensive and then you're like, hang on, am I just paranoid? What's happening here? Taurus, what's happening here? You're wondering, have people got a problem with me? Right? I feel like people are having some sort of problem with me. Because your intuition's telling you that. Taurus, your intuition is telling you things are not okay. People are trying to, like, project something onto you. And then you're like, no, I'm just being paranoid. Like, there's no, like, solid evidence of that. I'm just getting defensive over nothing. Are you, though? Because you're gaslighting yourself if you're doing that. Okay, what is SOS? Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. What is this? What is distress? So you're being asked to, Emperor energy, you're being asked to step up. Make solid decisions, right? Demand authority. Demand, like, just, this is like, if you're thinking that somebody's doing something or you, like, call it out. Call it out. Just be like, hey, what's going on here? If something's going on, or you're feeling some type of way, or something kind of shady's going on, let me just call it out, right? But you don't want to. You don't want to. You're being asked to boss up in all sorts of areas here in your life. Maybe this is what people are upset with you about. People like, it's like people might be jealous of your boss status, right? But it's like you're not stepping into it anyway. You're procrastinating on something here. Something needs something, Taurus, needs some urgent attention in regards to your leadership abilities and your ability to take control of your life. You're coasting. I'm hearing you're coasting. You're not doing enough, right? If this is a connection, perhaps somebody's feeling some type of way about the fact that you're not bossing up, that you're not, doing what you say you're going to do. It's like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Calling it out, Taurus. Yeah, lack of movement. Chariot in reverse, right? You're lacking self-discipline right now. You're going to do all the things, Taurus, but you haven't started. Delayed, frustrated. There's excuses, right? We've got 8 of Wands in reverse, right? Is it you or is it them, right? But flip it, switch it, however it fits. Is it you or is it them? You're resisting changes. You're resisting doing what it is that you need to do for yourself in order to take control of your life. So people might be, maybe somebody doesn't want to call you out on something that you're doing. But like you can feel the energy's off. Something's weird. Something's weird. Somebody's got something to say. Somebody's like holding something back and you can feel it. And then you're like, oh, I'm just being paranoid in this situation. I feel like there's a conversation here that needs to be had, right? Bossing up, self-empowerment, independently living, leading the pack. Yeah, you're being asked to be a leader at this time in your life. Clarify this energy, please. Yeah, and you're going to. It's time, right? There's somewhere else you have to be. There's a role that you need to step into here. right? Now, then you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. What is this? Somebody's spiteful. Somebody's bitching at you. Somebody's bitter about the fact that you're stepping into this boss energy. Interesting. Interesting. So I feel like maybe you've procrastinated for a long time in order to do something that you're supposed to do. As soon as you step into that energy, Taurus, people like being pessimistic about your ability to maintain it, right? Your ability to hold on to something. Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. This is the energy it's giving. See how long Taurus stays in this position. They can't commit to anything. Okay? Taurus said they were going to do this and they haven't. Is it you or is it them? Right. Is it you or is it them? Are you projecting this on someone else? What's numbing? Self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. Oh, okay. So you got some toxic habits, do you, Taurus? Is that why people see you in this light? That you don't commit to anything because you have some sort of escapism? It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol, right? But for some of you it is. You're just like, yeah, this cap here says like fuck everything, right? So it's like you start doing something and then you're like, oh fuck that, I can't be fucked. I'm gonna have a drink. You could be hustling, like perhaps you need to cut out some toxic substances here and you're not seeing it as a problem. But if it's stopping you from taking leadership control of your life, then it's a problem. People might be talking about this, like they don't expect much from you. That's the best energy to be in, Taurus, when people don't expect much from you because you've got escapist behaviors, right? Because then you can just like sneak up on them. You sneak up on them and like, oh, look what I just did. How did Taurus do that? Freedom, right? We've got 8 of Swords, right? Because you're no longer in this energy. You're surrendering. You're surrendering something, giving up something. You're reaching a new sense of clarity here in regards to this, in regards to the choices that you're making. For a lot of you, this is drugs and alcohol. Just calling it out. Call it like I see it, right? Whatever you use to escape could be some sort of medicine, right? Medication that you're not taking appropriately. It's avoidant energy anyway. 7 of Cups. Something's keeping you bound. Something's keeping you restricted in a situation. If this is not something that you're using, it's a person, right? It's a person that you are using to numb things out, or you're dealing with somebody who is using substances or drinking too much or whatever. What is not today? Left on red, not in the mood, avoidance. Yeah. So rather than talk about things, about what's going on here, this is probably why you're paranoid. It's probably why you're paranoid, Taurus, especially if you're using some sort of like substances, right? Substances. Yeah, you've got choices to make. You make a decision in each moment. What kind of lifestyle do I want to choose right now? Do I want to better my life, or do I want to continue to party too much, drink too much, involve in some sort of toxic lifestyle, right? There's some sort of confusion here. It could even be the people that you're hanging out with that create illusion, confusion in your mind, Taurus, because, I don't actually see much projection. If this is your energy, Taurus, I don't actually see much projection from you. I feel like you're just destroying yourself in this situation. You're not actually projecting onto somebody else, or I haven't seen that yet, right? Spiritual narcissist, spiritually egotistic, superiority complex, spiritual manipulation. Oh, this is interesting. Taurus. Show me this, please. The Tower? What is the Tower? So you try and change people's belief systems? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing, Taurus? You're trying to change somebody else's belief system? You're trying to create radical shifts in people, but you're doing it from a space of, I know best, this is right, you are wrong. This person is like not doing spirituality right? Right? So you may have a conflict of interest with somebody who has different belief systems than you, but this is like saying my way's the way, your way's wrong. Like there's all forms of spirituality. Just because somebody does witchcraft or something, that doesn't make them automatically dark, right? It's like there's different paths to God. Let me say that. There is different paths to God to find a connection to source, to spirit. Like you're projecting on somebody or somebody's projecting on you, that the way that you practice your spirituality is not okay. You're probably doing, like, you might be doing this to each other. Like, you might be calling out something, like somebody doing spirituality wrong, if that makes sense. It's a weird thing. Okay, sneaky link, hidden, lover, low-key situationship, and side piece. What's your sneaky link, please? What is sneaky link? What is sneaky link? So there's something that you're inspired to do, inspired to change, to create more balance and peace in your life. But you're all talk, no action. I feel like people are saying this about you, right? People are saying this about you, but is it true? There's like, it's something to do with your career, like maybe like you bossing up, taking control of your career, and it's like you may talk a big game about doing something, but are you actually doing it? Some sort of new project, something that inspires you. It could be that you're talking about cutting something out of your diet, cutting out this, toxic people, cutting out different like things, substances, whatever. And it's like, Taurus is never going to do it. They're never going to do that, right? Yeah. So you talk a big game about making change or something like that. What is giving heart? Showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. What is giving heart? Showing love and caring actions. What? Huh? So you've got giving heart. So this is somebody who is selfless, right? You're like, I selflessly devote myself to whatever, right? I selflessly devote myself to this person. I'm compassionate and supportive of others. I'm an empath. I'm getting like highly spiritual, right? Because this card, this spiritual narcissist, it's everyone else that's toxic. This is coming out in your energy. It's everyone else that's toxic. Yeah. I feel like just take this as it resonates, right? But for some of you, if you're like a spiritual practitioner or something, whatever this toxic energy is, like whether it's drugs, alcohol, or something like that, it's affecting your channel. It's affecting your ability to like connect, right? I'm getting that. So it's like, but you're projecting this, like I just do it from a place of selfless love, right? Do you know what I mean? Like it's, there's an ego. And this is it, like when we are in an ego mentality, right? Which we get to, like even as practitioners, we get there from time to time. Like different shadows come up and that, and if we ignore them and we don't look at them, it does affect our work, right? It affects our ability to help people. And I can see that there's like, you are wanting to help people, but there's like an ego thing, or maybe it might be just advice. Like if you're not a spiritual practitioner, it might be just advice that you're giving somebody, and you're trying to do the right thing, and you're trying to come from an emotionally mature, balanced place, and you're trying to give good advice and heal someone's situation, but there's something in your message that's tainted, right? This is like interesting to come out, okay? Take that as it resonates, right? Only take it if it resonates with you. Fake flexing. Showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy, boastful. Yeah, this is like, in your energy, it's like, look at my way of doing things. So, okay, this is about money. Okay, so this is, on this card, there's money, like flexing that you've got all this cash, right? But really, there's debt. It's like 3 of Wands. Something's being stalled or halted for you. You don't have the money or resources to do it because you've got to deal with your shadow first. But it's like, hang on. So you're like, you might be like overspending money that you don't have, or when you get money, you just spend it quickly, Taurus. There's some sort of debt here, right? Because you might be waiting for money to come in, right? So this is the thing too that I'm picking up for some of you, Taurus. You are spending money you don't have because you're expecting money to come in, like you're expecting some sort of windfall or something. What else is this fake flexing? Yeah, you might be spending a lot of money on like partying and stuff like that, buying expensive gifts for people and things like that. It's like, but you don't really have the money to do that. You need to make like you need to make really solid investment. Like, have a really good think about what your future life entails and what you do want to spend your money on, where you want to invest, because that's coming out in your energy too. Now, if this is not you, it's them, right? It's you or them. All right. Thank you, Taurus. Much love. See you next time.